What is going on, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. In this video today, we're going to be covering if having a cheat day can help you in your weight loss journey. So first and foremost, we're going to cover what you mean by a cheat day or a cheat meal. What does that actually mean? Because it depends on something. The next thing we're going to talk about is the physical health benefits of having a cheat meal or a cheat day. So things like whether it speeds up your metabolism, whether it helps you burn fat faster, we will cover all of that. And then down to the last one as well, mental health benefits, because a lot of this journey that you are on, especially if you're trying to lose weight, I know a lot of it can be mental. It can be mentally taxing, mentally fatiguing. You always feel like you're dieting. You always feel like you have to watch what you eat. We're going to talk about that as well. So let's dive into the video right now. Alrighty, so first and foremost, it depends on what you mean by having a cheat meal or a cheat day. What does that mean to you? Because you do know that you can still eat your favorite foods and lose weight, right? You do know that, right? Because oftentimes what I hear is people say, oh, I want to have a cheeseburger, or I want to have some ice cream, or I want to have X, Y, and Z food. And my response always is, you do know you can still have those things and lose weight, right? Like, you don't have to deprive yourself of those things if you're looking to lose weight. Because all that matters is, when we're talking about losing weight, all that matters is you are in a calorie deficit. This means you're eating less calories than what your body burns. If you are doing that, you will lose weight. There is something called flexible dieting for weight loss. This is basically the theory that 80% of your food should be coming from nutrient-dense whole foods. So things like I tell my clients, if it swam in the ocean, roamed the earth, flew in the sky, or grew from the ground, those are foods that should make up 80% of your diet. 20% can come from treats you enjoy, things like ice cream, things like cookies, things like that. If you want a bit more in-depth on flexible dieting for weight loss, I'm going to link an article here in the description below. You can feel free to head to my website and read that article on what actually flexible dieting is for weight loss and how it works. But going back to the main point, if you're saying you want to have a cheat meal because you want to enjoy foods that you normally don't have, you do know you can still do that on your deficit and still lose weight. So that's the first thing I want to clear up is you can still have those foods and lose weight. Now, if you're telling me that you want to have a day where you don't want to track at all, you don't want to care about what you eat, you want a whole meal or a whole day where you don't care about what you have, well, that would be a different story. And my response back to you would be, it's not about what you do for one day or one meal. It's about what you do consistently over a long period of time. If you have one weekend where you have a meal, or you don't track it, or you eat more than you normally do, if the other 30 days out of the 31 days of the month you've been on track, that one meal is not going to make a big difference at all whatsoever. Because this game is not about perfection, it's about consistency. So if you are consistently hitting your calorie deficit number, you will lose weight. If you want to know how many calories you need to eat to lose weight, I'm going to link a video here above, also in the description below. I give you a free calculator, it's 100% free. Just go there, you can input some numbers. It will tell you how many calories you need to lose weight. But with that being said, going back to it, if you are hitting that number at the very least 80% of the time, you are going to see results. So with those two things being said, if you want to enjoy some foods and still stay in your calorie deficit, you absolutely can. You can absolutely do that. I would just say you have to plan out your day. You have to plan out how many calories you're going to have in that meal. You're going to have to plan out what food you're going to eat. You're going to plan out the rest of your day. It's just about planning at that point. Coming down to planning out your calories so you can still hit your calories and still enjoy that food, which is, by the way, 110% totally possible. My online coaching clients do it every single day. They enjoy it. It's sustainable for them. They enjoy it for them. They don't have to cut out their favorite foods. It's possible for you as well. It just takes some planning. So that's one side of it. The other side is if you just want to say screw it and don't track it and don't want to think about anything, that's an option too. And again, like I just said, as long as you are consistent for 80 to 90% of the month, you are going to see results. Now, either way, that being said, if you have those cheat days or cheat meals, let's talk about the benefits of what those cheat days or cheat meals can look like. So we're first gonna talk about physical health benefits. This is like actually things like I said, your metabolism, does it help burn fat? There is this notion that when you have cheat meals, you can speed up your metabolism and it will help you burn calories faster. That has been debunked in all of the current research that at least that I'm aware of. That has been debunked. Just because you have higher calories one day or 2 days or 3 days, that does not mean you're going to automatically boost your metabolism up and create this, calorie burning effect because you had more calories that day. That's just unfortunately not how it works. That was what was thought in the past. The current research shows that is not the case, because your metabolism it would need a lot longer period of time than just one day, one meal, one day, or 2 days, or even a weekend or 5 days to actually speed back up. Because when you go into a calorie deficit, your metabolism is going to slow down a bit, and that is 100% okay, that is 100% normal, that is going to happen no matter what. Now, if you want to know some ways where you can speed up your metabolism or keep it as high as you can on your calorie deficit, I'm going to link a video here right now, also in the description below, on some simple tactics you can do to speed up your metabolism. This is no like BS, this is no like buy the fat burner, not anything like that. Actual real things in real life that are going to help you speed up your metabolism. So feel free to click that link or head to the description below. You can feel free to watch that video as well. Now, you might hear some people say, oh, well, I increased my calories and I lost weight. So my metabolism was clearly slow and I had to re-up it. That's not true. If you want to know why some people may increase calories and still lose weight, that's something called reverse dieting. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put a link right here for the video as well in the description below. I will teach you everything you need to know about reverse dieting. There are ways where you can increase calories and still lose weight, but again, there's a science behind that. It's not just, oh, I increased my calories and my metabolism was slow, so then now I'm gonna burn more calories. There's a reason for that. So if you want more in-depth on that, feel free to click the link in the description below. With that being said, the physical health benefits of having a cheat day are almost next to none. And I don't want to say none, because there can be some benefits to you, say, having higher calories on a day before you're going to go do a big workout, or a day before you're going to do a long run or a marathon or something like that. That way you have more fuel, you have more energy to then put fuel into that workout you were going to do, for one quick example. So there can be some benefits, but as far as speeding up your metabolism to help you burn more calories and lose fat, that is not what cheat meals do. So you don't need to have a cheat day, or you don't need to have a cheat meal in your diet in order for you to keep your metabolism high. If you want to keep your metabolism high, I would watch that video I just recommended in the description below. Beyond that, that would really be some of the benefits of the physical health side of having a cheat day. You being able to have a bit higher calories to possibly put forth towards a intense workout. If you're looking to, really kill a workout, or if you're looking to go on a marathon run or something along those lines, that's where a cheat day can possibly help you by having more calories and especially more carbohydrates to help fuel that workout. But as far as boosting metabolism, it's just not the case. So now let's talk about the mental health benefits of having a cheat meal or a cheat day, which can be substantially higher and more than what the physical health benefits are. So we are back. Let's talk about mental health benefits to having a cheat meal or a cheat day. I mentioned earlier in this episode that dieting is a lot of mental energy you are using. You feel like you're always dieting. You feel like you're always on a diet. You feel like you're always watching your food. You feel like you're always trying to lose weight. This constant nonstop journey of your entire life you've been dieting. That's what you feel like. Now, I will say this. You haven't been dieting your whole life, because if you have been dieting your whole life, you would be on a calorie deficit for the entire time and you'd be dwindled down to nothing, right? So it's not so much that your metabolism is taking a hit. It's more that mentally you think you've been on a diet for so long, so your consistency starts to fade. If we go back to what we talked about in the beginning of the episode, once again, I said if you're not 80 to 90% consistent with your diet, you will not see results. And that's just the bottom line. So what does having a cheat meal or a cheat day do for you mentally? It can simply give you a break from dieting. It can give you a break from having such low calories. It can give you a break from having to be so meticulous with the food you're watching. It can give you a break from, if you're going on a vacation or if you're going on a trip, you don't have to meticulously count your food 24/7. Because again, that takes mental energy from you. I know for a fact, just through coaching thousands of people, that requires a lot of energy from you. So if you can mentally give yourself a break of always dieting, normally what's going to happen is your consistency is going to increase. Because you had a break, you are now able to mentally recharge yourself. You're able to mentally get your head in the game more and be more consistent. You know that, okay, cool, I had this one day where I had some higher calories. Cool, it's time to get right back on track. That was worked into your plan. Having higher calories was worked into your plan. You gave yourself a break. You didn't have to count your calories meticulously. You didn't have to be so strict and so rigid. So now, when you come out of that, you're now able to say, okay, I feel good. I feel mentally recharged. I feel like I'm ready to hit my diet again. All right, cool, let's get at it. Because at the end of the day, the biggest thing with this whole dieting is consistency. if you are able to be more consistent, you will see results. And that's where having things like cheat days or dieting breaks can come into play, because it can mentally give you a break from the diet, which will then long term help you stay more consistent with your diet. Other than that, that's really the main benefits of having cheat days, both mentally and physically. Now again, with that being said, if your diet is so strict that you have to have a cheat day in order to enjoy foods that you like, or feel like, oh my God, thank God I'm not on a diet anymore, I would strongly consider looking at how your diet is currently set up. Again, if you want to know how many calories to eat to lose weight, feel free to click the link in the description below. You can find out how many calories my free calculator gives you to lose weight. But beyond that, just the thought of going on a diet. Remember, a diet is simply just what foods you eat. That's it. That's all a diet really means. It's just what foods do you eat in a day. So I strongly urge you, if you constantly feel like you need to have a cheat day, reassess how your diet is set up, because you should still be able to have foods you enjoy in moderation and lose weight. You don't have to have it for a specific day. Again, last time I mentioned, if you want to read the article I wrote on flexible dieting for weight loss, it's in the description below. Beyond that, I hope this video helped you. I hope it cleared up some fallacies you may have thought before. And again, I am number one most guilty of this. I thought growing up that if you had cheat days, it would boost your metabolism. Again, the current research shows that it's just not accurate, because it takes a long period of time for your metabolism to adapt both ways, to speed up or slow down, right? So beyond that, guys, I hope this video helped. If it did, feel free to drop me a comment below. If you have a question, feel free to drop a comment below. I will be glad to answer it for you. Other than that, thank you so much, and we'll talk soon.